Okay, so what is your favorite Filipino TV news station and why? And is it pro or anti-government? And do you agree with all the news reported in that station?
I don't watch news that much because of my work schedule, but when I have time, I would prefer to watch PT4 because it is a pro-government station and they usually have fresh and honest information about the government agenda or updates. Since they always feature Duterte, I definitely agree with all news information they are relying on because I am pro Duterte.
Oh, so you are a pro-government. What about Kat?
I normally watch ABS-CBN, but I like PTV4 also. I don't know the stand of ABS-CBN in regards to politics or if they are pro or anti-government. Because sometimes they give some good feedbacks about the government or sometimes they bash the government's idea or program. So I think my position whether they are reliable in giving honest editorial will depend on the news anchor itself, and his or her opinion do not speak for the station.
That's good. Annie?
I don't live in the Philippines, so I'm not updated about the local news and the biases of each local TV station. What I can say is just an opinion without basis. ABS-CBN has higher frequencies, which allows a lot of people to watch them all over the Philippines. So their influence is greater than GMA and PTV4. In regard of honesty and biases, people should look for its own merits. But since rural areas do not have the means and power to confront information, they will just probably accept whatever is in the news.
Personally, I don't know because I don't really watch news. I mean, in terms of local news in the Philippines, I watch news here in Long Island, like News TV, News 12, CNN, and Fox News, but they're all like anti-government. So, anyway, our topic is about Philippines. um, so we have this discussion question, and we already talk about discussion question. It is the process of talking about something, typically to reach a discussion to exchange ideas. And I gave you a research work about the nature of journalism in the Philippines. So, what are your thoughts regarding in this concept?
I would like to answer question number one. What is the difference between local news and international news? According to Wikipedia, local news, in contrast to the local or international news, caters to the news of the regional and local communities. They focus on more localized issues and events. Some key features on local newsroom includes regional politics, business, and human interest stories. Local news largely cover the following: local sports, local crime and justice, local weather, local business and economics, local events, local education, local politics, local traffic updates, national and international news, however, tend to cover a wider range of content including news concerning specialized institutions of wide-ranging international power of influence, such as political and intergovernmental events, stocks markets, sports competition, regional environments events, media entertainment events, science technology events, air traffic auditory, transport events, defense security events.
Very good, Ronald. That's a very good research. What about Annie?
Uh, the number two questions, what are the advantages of having local news station? It is very important because you can avoid traffics if the news say something about accident near you. It's give you localized update of what's going on around us, like district schools programs, entertainment, and local politics conferences. Update about local weather is also beneficial, and I can say that they are pretty much reliable and dependable about localized informations.
Very good. Actually, that's very local news is very helpful, especially in New York when we have snowstorm. So they usually give us a very good update, like don't go to this road. This is very slippery. The ice thick is this much, so you're not allowed to go on that road. So that's really a very good information when you have local news TV station. What about Kat? What is your research?
Um, for question number three, how strong is the local news affecting Filipinos' views on politics? My answer is local news is not very common in the Philippines because majority of provinces do not have funding to air local news. But if some provinces have local network, it's in local dialect. But since I live in Manila, ABS-CBN and GMA are two influential TV news stations. I don't I don't have correct statistics which one is influential since there isn't a correct survey for that. But in terms of politics, it is also hard to judge since there isn't a collective opinion about it. But what I can say, people are prone to online news. I think it's more accessible and handy for many people, which they can access anytime and anywhere. They can comment to someone opinions without being affiliated to any TV stations, which I think it's better.
Good. But which TV station you mostly watch?
Uh, ABS-CBN.
Okay, so let's talk about logical inferences. So, logical inferences is the process by which a conclusion is inferred from multiple observations. Is called inductive reasoning. So, the conclusion may be correct or incorrect, or correct to within certain degree of accuracy, or correct in certain situations. So, it means it's actually more of your instinct or your own feelings on answering the questions based on your observation because you live in the Philippines. I have three questions for you. So describe the local news in the Philippines. What are your supporting details of your ideas? And how do you rate the reliability of local news in the Philippines?
Local news is free because it needs budgets and sponsor to get going, and so only few provinces happens to have it. And it uses provincial dialects and doesn't give much attention to national or international TV, except it's very important, like the president's sonal, State of the Nation address, government briefing, and the big news like national calamities. I think it's more reliable than national TV news or international news because people, first, they can easily confirm the truthfulness of the news because it is within their surroundings. Second, people can have their own meeting to assess news without credibility. Third, in terms of politics, giving opinion must be comprehensive. Otherwise, easy if in the provinces are not prone to political dynasty, where people can exercise equal rights and equal chance to lead their provinces.
Okay. What about what is your personal views in Philippine politics? I mean, a TV station giving their own opinion about news politics. Do you agree with all the news? Like, for example, ABS-CBN, do you agree with all the news that they are um, giving?
Me?
Yes.
Uh,
Do you agree?
uh,
Do you agree with ABS-CBN?
no, because according to my own research about ABS-CBN, sometimes they are prejudiced with regard to giving their opinions.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Actually, sometimes when I watch news about ABS, they are always anti-government and they only um, feature what is negative about the government and less about what being accomplished by the government. So I think that's one thing that it's biased in my opinion. So lastly, well, not very last, but I would like to discuss to you about the Venn diagram. If you will see, you have these two circles that interconnecting with each others, right? And each has a horizontal rectangle, three rectangles, and there's one in the middle. So the first on the left, what you're gonna write in there is uh, what is the unique, for example, GMA News. What is the unique characteristic of GMA News? And on the left, on the right side is what is the characteristic, the unique characteristic of ABS-CBN News in terms of giving news. And the one in the middle is what are their similarities. So do you think they have similarity?
They have
They are both TV station, right? They both give news to the people.
yeah.
But according to my observation, ABS-CBN is anti-government most of the
Anti-government. So we can
anti.
say on the left side of the Venn diagram, ABS is anti-government. What about GMA? Are they anti-government or not?
I can say it's really pro, but they're in
In neutral.
neutral.
Okay, so we can put that in the middle of the horizontal that of the Venn diagram that that ABS is a neutral news stations. It means they don't go anti or.
GMA.
What about GMA? GMA is anti or pro?
No, I mean GMA is in neutral position.
GMA is in the neutral position. What about ABS?
For
Uh, Most of the time, especially during the election campaign of President President Duterte, they are anti.
So they we can say that they are on the right side of the horizontal. They are anti-government. What about PTB4? If we can put another circle, PTB4, what is the stand in politics of PTB4?
I think that's the pro Duterte because uh, it's a government.
It's a government. Is it funded by the government or it's just they are just want to support the government?
It's being funded by the government.
Okay.